This is kind of working on the formatting of the text directly in Dreamweaver without the aid of something like Microsoft Word. You're working with a large body of text inside of Dreamweaver, but you've got something like Microsoft Word, so you prepped the text in Word and brought it over, and that's what we've done. But you might not have that advantage. You might have the text in something as simple as a text processor, and when you bring it in, it kind of winds up like this, just basic text. Now we can still do it. All we have to do is understand that we can change things directly in Dreamweaver. It might not actually be as easy, I suppose, as doing it in something like Microsoft Word, but it is available. So let me start by going up here and clicking there and pressing the return key, the carriage return. I'm going to get inside of Andy's Emotional Lighthouse right up here and come down here and change it. We do a heading 1, Andy's Emotional Lighthouse. We can go along and say professional. We want to maybe bold that by clicking here. And we get into professional here. Let's italicize that one. In other words, what we're doing is we're doing the formatting directly inside of Dreamweaver, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We can just keep moving along, and there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of, and that is kind of like a quote, so I'm going to italicize that too, I think. So we're just going along, and we're doing our formatting, nothing wrong. Let's come down here, and I'm going to select at the end of mind, press the return key, carriage return, and type in the colors of emotion. So I press the return key again and type in red. Red is kind of an emotional color. It's a very, very passionate color. And red is one of the colors of emotion. And if I press the return key, I get a lot of space between red and that. And I don't want that. So I'm going to back up again. I'm going to hold down the shift key. This is called soft return. And press return. Gets a little bit closer. Blue is the color of trust. And yellow, and I'll do the same thing, shift enter. Yellow is a very excitable color. Now let's say we want to make this into an ordered or maybe unordered list. So let's come down here and we have an unordered or ordered list. So if I go unordered, it's, well, wait a minute, that's wrong. It's only got one. If I do this one, it's only got one. The reason is because of the soft return. A soft return is translated into, it may be on another line, but technically it's still the same line. So what I'm going to do here is, let's go ahead and do that again. Let's go ahead and get rid of blue and yellow. Let's come back up to the word red. Press the return key. Don't worry about the space. Press the return key. Select all three. Now go to ordered or unordered, and it will work. Let's do bullets. Now, another thing that we can do if we move over here, notice it says outdent and indent. So if I come over here and click, we can indent it. We could also get into the colors of emotion and maybe make that like a heading 2. So the colors of emotion, red, blue, yellow. So we've got that taken care of. Now let's come back up here again. Let's say that from here, the professional, that's going to be a new paragraph for us. So I'm going to press the return key, carriage return. And I'm going to come down to here and press return again. I want you to notice something about these two buttons down here that we just clicked for outdent and indent. I'm going to come back up here again. And if I go down there, it now says block quote and remove, because we're dealing now with this block, this paragraph of text. But watch what it does. It indents on the left and the right. Block quotes are used a lot for quotes, where it's something you're quoting from somebody and you want to emphasize the quote, so you block quote it. Now you can unblock quote it by clicking here, and it'll go back to the way it was. But I like that, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So when you're working with programs like Microsoft Word, that really is nice, because you can attach HTML tags to the text and basically bring it in and you're ready to go. But if you don't have that advantage and you're just bringing in text, it doesn't matter. You can still do it here if you want to. Tell you what, let's go ahead and I'm going to save what I have. And let's go ahead and move on.